Well, that was terrifying. And the second adventure of Series 12 has concluded. And boy, was it scary. If you haven't guessed, there will be spoilers in this review, and once again the episode comes with a twist, so you might want to watch that one first. Orphan 55 is terrifying for more reason than one. The monsters are a true horror to look at, and when we find out what they actually are, well, even more scary. Turns out they're us. It was a twist I did not see coming, even though I saw it as an option. But what about the characters? Well, I've concluded the Doctor is so much better under pressure. Her scene rescuing Ryan showed how clever and heroic she actually is, and she felt fully in control in this episode, which is something that wasn't so apparent in Series 11. It was terrifying to see her oxygen get down to 1%. I really wasn't sure if she was going to make it, but she did. Graham was in his element at the start of the episode as he made the most of his spa experience. He did start to blend in a lot more towards the end, but regardless, he was great in this episode. Yaz unfortunately didn't do a lot in this episode, but it was great to see Yaz work out nearly everything the Doctor could. She thought on her feet as she sprayed the dregs with oxygen, and she was pretty good at investigating the case. Ryan was really good in this episode. I did think he was going to have a new love interest, but no, it wasn't to be. Who would have thought sucking thumbs would be so meaningful? That's the last thing I thought was going to be referenced again, but seriously, he did do a lot in the episode, and I found him really entertaining. James Buckley's character, Navi, didn't have as large a role as I thought he was going to, but I don't care, because I did enjoy watching his character as he and Silas had a very believable father-son relationship. I would be lying if I didn't say I liked this couple. Benny and Wilma were brilliant characters, and although Wilma's lines were very repetitive, I couldn't help but root for her. I was really sad to see both of them go during the episode. The mother-daughter relationship that Kane had was nice to see, but it was a lot more complex. Sure, it wasn't same old, but it was quite confusing at times. So maybe it needs a second watch for it all to make sense for me. But overall, a very entertaining episode. Scary, funny, and the message, although it was on the nose, was a worthwhile one. I'm just devastated to see no cold open. I mean, why did they get rid of them again? And as for them monsters...
It's villain ranking! So, we had the dregs, and they were us. Yikes! Well, they were certainly a threat. They pretty much killed every resident there. The close-up shots were intense and gruesome, and in my opinion, they were a great monster.
So, where does Orphan 55 actually rank? Well, let's just say we're really impressed. Orphan 55 was a really enjoyable episode. But what did you think? Was it everything you expected?
We thought it was good, but it was very close to getting brilliant. Super entertaining, and we will definitely be watching it again.
So, who's ready for the next adventure? We're going back to the past to meet Nikola Tesla, and by the looks of it, some scorpions. Doctor Who airs next Sunday at 7:10. If you're new, feel free to click the red button below to join the adventure. We'll be back next week for another review. I've been Christopher.
And I've been Lewis.
And you've been...
Brilliant!
Every night, every day, 'cause we're so into it. Don't think I could ever quit. Next in 2005, it's taken over our life.